What is the central message of Purim? One can be quite confused. First of all, it's a busy holiday. If you have little children, they all need their costumes. There are so many parties and celebrations. You don't know where to go. And of course, the Mishlach Manot, those delicious baskets, those huge baskets that many people make. But what is the holiday really about? What should we focus on? What is really important? Is it really necessary to do X, Y, and Z during the holiday of Purim? I'm inspired by my Rebbitzin Esther Bela Schwartz, and what she had said about Purim. Purim is a holiday that celebrates us as people appreciating what we have. However, many people do some minchagim or customs during the holiday, such as making those huge baskets of goodies, including wine, maybe some home goods, and including them, and of course sending it out to the whole world. You don't need to make hundreds of mishlach manot. You don't need to make 80 mishlach manot, 50. You don't need to do all that. You only need to make a few. And you only need to add a few things into the basket, 2 or 3 items, to make somebody feel special. Maybe someone who you had a difficult relationship with this past year, who you want to be closer to. Maybe someone you're not so close to, that you want to give this warm message to. Maybe an older person who, maybe someone who's living alone or not married yet. So you want to send a message to someone that, you know what, you are important. It may seem like you're not important to the world because you're old. You're not married yet. It may seem that maybe I'm still upset at you because of what happened. But yet I want to create this warm relationship. I want to start fresh. I want to make you feel valuable. So what would that person do? In other words, is create this mishlach manot just to send this message to make that person feel good and special. Now, some women want to make those beautiful creative baskets. If you have the time, if you have the energy, if you have the creativity, and if you're still going to be nice to the people who you live with, then go for it and enjoy it. But if it's only for the reason to make a big splash, to make a big impression that here you are making these beautiful baskets and making the person who you're giving it to, feel like, oh, I also have to give them something back. No one has to give anything back. This is a holiday of giving, of appreciating others, of making people feel special and important. This is the simple message. It's not to create a big wow, a big impression on other people, on yourself, because you're giving this impressive gift. Now, what is the holiday of Purim all about? Rav Nisim Yegin of blessed memory gave us the central message of Purim is to be happy with what you have. Now, who was Haman? Haman was second to the king. He was filthy, filthy rich. All the king's subjects in 120 provinces bowed down to him. He had many sons. And yet, despite all of this, he had the ability to tell his wife, not to be ashamed at all, to tell his wife that, and all of this is no value to me. You may feel like telling him, hello, you are so filthy rich. So what? You have millions bowing down to you. What do you care if one Jew doesn't do it? His arrogance and strong feelings of entitlement led to his destruction. What must we learn from Haman? From Haman, we must learn that despite what we have or what we don't have, we have to focus on what we have. We must learn from Haman that everything that I have are gifts from Hashem. I don't deserve a thing. These are all gifts. Some of the gifts that I have may be my senses. Can I see? Can I touch? Can I smell? Taste? Can I hear? Can I walk at will? What a gift it is. Maybe I have a job. Maybe I have parents, Baruch Hashem, that are still alive. Maybe I have good health. Maybe I have a spouse and children or grandchildren. These are all gifts, and no one deserves anything. Only Hashem knows what someone deserves. Deserve is a very powerful word. It's a very dangerous word. No one can say someone deserves anything. People are given exactly what they need, not exactly what they deserve. So, let this holiday remind us of all the gifts that we have. Let us write them down and really focus on them. And perhaps write, starting today, perhaps you want to write down all the gifts that you have. Maybe three a day or three at nighttime before you go to bed, to really appreciate your gifts. Leah Abramov, Being and Becoming.